What's up, guys, and welcome to the coolest things from the Tournament of Power Universe Survival arc in Dragon Ball Super. Stay tuned to the channel for the dumbest things from the Universe Survival arc. I will link that in the description when that is uploaded.
Number 5.
Piccolo and Gohan's training. Now, episode 88 of Dragon Ball Super is, in my opinion, one of the best episodes, possibly in the entire series. It has really great character dynamics, really good dialogue, it looks pretty good, the scenery was awesome, and the action was great. You know, after seeing Gohan kind of fail miserably in the Resurrection F arc, it was really nice for him to kind of pick himself up again, get back to his, powerful self. We see him obtain his Super Saiyan form again, his ultimate form again. Really awesome moments. We see some awesome strategy from Piccolo and really great advice from Piccolo, which actually helped to deepen their character and kind of their bond as well. And I think that out of all of the preparation arc episodes, this is hands down the best.
Numero cuatro.
The music really punched it up a notch in the Tournament of Power. We have tracks like Ultimate Battle, variations of Limit Break X Survivor, which is the kind of Genki Dama scene when in episode 109 and 10, Goku is creating the Genki Dama, and we have that epic track, which I made a piano and an 8-bit version on the channel. Really fun stuff to make and really awesome music. As well as a couple other tracks that really helped to elevate the scenes that they were in to the next level. And I think that before this arc, the music was okay. It didn't really add that much. It was kind of sufficient and just okay. But now we've gotten to Super Saiyan Blue levels of badass music.
Number 3.
Surprise performances. Now, we have a lot of really failed or missed opportunities for a number of characters. But on the other side of the coin with that is surprise performance, namely from 17 and Roshi. Like, who knew that Roshi would do so freaking good in this tournament? Especially when it comes to episode 5. They really put him over. Somebody that we thought would just kind of be the first one possibly to get knocked out. But no, he actually held his own for quite a while, even against Frost, in doing his Mofuba against numerous people. In 105, he eliminated 3 people. He had an amazing speech of pushing past his limits, taking lessons that his students actually taught him about pushing past his limits, and then taking that against fighting against Frost, even though he couldn't do anything against Frost. But he did what he could. And finally, he decided to take himself out because he did everything that he could possibly do. Now, the other one is Android 17. Now, this guy to many is the MVP tournament, and now I'm sure is the favorite character of a lot of people. Now, who knew this guy would do so much and be so smart when it comes to fighting tactically, and actually be the very last one standing at the end of the tournament? But his performance was for sure surprising. It was surprising in terms how much shine he got in this tournament. And not just because of his power. In the preparation arc, we see how strong he's become. So the writers are really elevating this guy to massive levels of hype. So 17 was a surprise to a lot of people. And then we get small surprises here and there, like Dispo's abilities. Who knew that he would be so cool and fast and everything like that, and give everybody such a hard time? And then we have Kale and Caulifla, who get into a massive brawl with Goku and eventually fuse into Kefla and gave a really surprising performance in their own right.
Number 2.
The moments. Now, this tournament is filled with really freaking cool moments. You have Goku going Ultra Instinct for the very first time. That very first lunge he takes at Jiren in slow motion. Such a cool scene. We have Goku going through his transformations to try to get Jiren to budge. Roshi's speech about passing limits. The Cross Kamehameha Special Beam Cannon against the Universe 6 Namekians. The Ultra Instinct Kamehameha. The list goes on with how many awesome moments were just littered throughout this tournament. And I think it's these moments that really help to elevate this arc to the next level. If it weren't for really awesome and badass moments like these, this arc would have just fell completely flat.
And number 1.
Number 1 has got to be Rebrand. No, I'm just kidding. It's the action. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are a little bit disappointed with the action of Dragon Ball Super. They think it's a little bit lackluster, and that might be due to the animation, direction, whatever you say. But I think most will agree that the Tournament of Power really punched the action up a notch. And this kind of ties into the animation as well, which was far superior in this arc than the rest of the series, hands down. But a lot of the choreography was awesome. The kind of tactics that the fighter used were awesome. Like, we have Goku cutting Jiren down with the Destructo Discs and almost eliminating Jiren. So we have that first fight with Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren. We have God of Destruction Toppo versus Android 17 and Frieza. Hit versus Jiren and Hit versus Dispo. Gohan and Piccolo versus the Universe 6 Namekians. Like the moments, these awesome fights go on and on. We got Ani Raza versus the entire Universe 7 team. That was pretty cool. So as you would expect, with fighting being the centerpiece of this entire arc, that it to be great. But it was, compared to Dragon Ball Super standards, the coolest thing about the Universe Survival arc, Tournament of Power. So I hope you guys enjoyed this list of the Universe Survival arc's Tournament of Power's coolest things. Like I said before, check out the dumbest things from the Tournament of Power coming up soon. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my other videos. We have a lot of fun on here. And take it easy.